Well, guys, here is your video for this Kinetic Sand looking sugar scrub. I know you guys are going to absolutely love this recipe. It don't take a whole lot of strange ingredients to make it, just a little. Well, let's get right into it. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I have a really beautiful scrub for you guys. If you are in the Patreon, this is on the $20 level. If you are coming from any other platform, YouTube, Instagram, it will be in the description box, the full recipe, okay? So if you love my videos, go ahead right now, hit that thumb up. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss the up and coming videos that we will having on this channel, okay? So guys, let's talk a little bit about what we are doing today. So today we are going to make this scrub, guys. Now, I will say this about the scrub. It does not get hard. It definitely stays soft. It is scoopable, but it will flatten out in the container. This consistency that you see right here in the ice cream scoop, you could take those ice cream scoops, you could put it in your jar, but it will flatten out, okay? All right, but it's a beautiful scrub, very beautiful. I love the texture, all right? So listen, guys, what you're gonna need from this, you're gonna need some cetyl alcohol, and you're gonna need some emulsifying wax. You're gonna need some shea butter, all right? Shea butter is really important, guys. That's how we keep things very soft, so make sure you include that in the recipe, all right? So you're gonna need some olive oil. Alongside of that olive oil, guys, we're gonna be using safflower oil. You can use grapeseed oil. You know, the choice is up to you on what carrier oils you want to use, but olive oil is really important to this recipe because it makes it like that thick snatch back scrub consistency. Like when we run that scooper through it and that texture, it just kind of snatch back. The scrub just kind of like, you know, just goes to this little elastic, pliable looking scrub. Yeah. So you got to make sure you use exactly what I use. Now, when it comes down to my emulsifying wax, guys, I will put that in a PDF. I think that is really important because you can have a different kind of emulsifying wax and get a way different texture. And this right here is coconut oil, guys. This is very important as well. So you're going to melt everything down and then you're going to put it in the freezer or just allow it to come to room temperature to where it looked like this. Or you could just let it fully solidify. Either way around, you know, you can work with it, okay? Just make sure it's just not liquid because then it would be just really runny, all right? So what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and break it up like a fight, okay? Like a fight down in elementary school, just going on and break it up, okay? And then you're going to get it to a place where it just kind of look like a creamy mixture, all right? So keep going around, scraping your bowl, getting everything off the sides, cleaning it up, just smoothing it on out, getting all the lumps out of it. Because you are about to use some of this and you're going to put some sugar into it. So listen, guys, I don't use all of it at one time. I actually take it and I store it inside of a container. It does not have any water inside of it, so I don't have to put like no preservative or nothing like that. Like if I take it the way it is right now, you know, I can just put that in a container and it can stay in a container for a while, you know, so that's something good to know. But once you, you know, take it and you put your sugar and everything and you start putting it in the shower, you're definitely going to need a preservative. Really can do what you want to do with the texture. You can make it really loose or you can make it super thick. It's all up to you and it's just all about your preference and how much sugar you want to add to it, okay? All right, so as you can see, I'm just mixing mine around and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add it to my bowl. But what I do want to tell you guys is it's better to work with this scrub when it's fully solidified because you may have like oil kind of running inside of the scrub when you finish, but it will dry up pretty much. Like it will go away once it's solidified. But if you work with it while it's too wet, you will see that in the scrub. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you let it sit out for a while and you saw that, just kind of mix it back in and it'll be fine. But it's best to work with it when it's fully solidified. Okay, guys, so now that you have it inside of the bowl, all you have to do is start adding your sugar to it. And the best part about this scrub is you can make it the consistency that you want it to be. Yes, you can make it the consistency that you want it to be. So if you want it to be like really creamy, you can add less sugar. If you want it to be really thick, you can add more sugar. Either way around, it really do not get hard at all unless you go over the top and add way too much sugar. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and mix it up. And that's just basically getting all of those sugar lumps out of it, which I should have sifted my sugar. So I'll make sure I do better next time, guys. Make sure you don't be like me, you be better. All right. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep mixing it around, guys. And this is a very beautiful consistency right here. If you wanted to stop right here and not add more sugar, that would be nice as well. It's nice and creamy. So usually at this consistency, I make my coffee scrub with it. All right, because it's a really pretty creamy coffee scrub. So then I start adding all my fragrance, my mica, whatever. If I'm making any kind of scrub and I need, see, look at that. That's nice and creamy. Very beautiful. For coffee scrub, I just kind of leave it cream and then I just add my coffee stuff to it and all that, the fragrance and yeah. So yeah. All right, so I'm just going to add more sugar to it. So as you guys can see, I'm just adding more and more sugar until I get my desired consistency. And then the consistency that I'm going for is more of a kinetic sand. I wanted to have like a snatchback consistency. Like basically when I run my scooper through it, I want it to just kind of like just snatch back into shape. I know you guys who are sugar scrub experts know exactly what I am talking about. All right, so the good part about this thing is this recipe, you can add a whole lot of sugar to it, guys. You can add a whole lot. So we're just going to play around. And as you can see, I broke my spatula. See, that's why I told y'all I had to sift it. That's why I said I had to sift it. And I wanted to show y'all how I tore that spatula up so you could just make sure you don't be like me. So now I'm just playing with it in my hands and I'm like, okay, I'm getting to my desired consistency. Remember in the beginning, I was able to take it and pull it in a ball and it didn't stick to my gloves or anything like that. That's how you want it to be. All right. So I'm going to add more sugar and this will be the last time that I'm adding sugar to it because at this point, it is exactly where I want it to be. Okay. All right. So I might add a little bit more. I don't know. We're just going to go ahead and see. Like once I start mixing it around, if it's what I need it to be. All right. So let's go ahead. Keep mixing, keep mixing, keep mixing, honey. Keep mixing, honey. We are here. Yes. Touchdown. Yes, that's the touchdown. That is the consistency that I have been wanting. Yes, that right there. Was it all worth all that sugar? Yes, it was. All right. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to take your ice cream scooper and you're going to test it out just to be sure, just to make sure you got it to that A1 consistency and it is perfect. All right. So guys, go ahead, hit that like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you will not miss the sugar scrub month that we are having in Patreon. All right. Everything is in the description box, one-on-one coaching. I will see you guys back here soon. All right.